Yo, what's good? We are back with another 2K25 video, and in this video I have a Donovan Mitchell build, 60 to 99 overall. Every bucket is +1 attribute upgrade. You guys are going to see this build go from an absolute bum that can't do anything to an absolutely dominant 1v1 ISO build. I will also be showing you everything you could possibly need to know about this build in the video, what I upgrade, where I put my cat breakers, everything like that. And I even have some highlights at the end with games I played in the 1v1 court after this build was maxed out, so stick around for that. Real quick before we get started, I'm closing on 5,000 subscribers, so drop a like, drop a sub, turn those notifications on. We're still going crazy all through 2K25. First off, let's check out this build we are going to be using in this video, and then we will start the gameplay. Alright, so here's the build. I'm going to talk a little bit about it. You're going to see the first thing off rip. Our driving dunk is a little bit low to be Donovan Mitchell, I'm not going to lie. But this build gets some insane dunks. We get really good dunk packages, good dunk animations, and we're still getting contact dunks. If you guys stick around to the end and watch the gameplay there, you'll see that you really can dunk just like Donovan Mitchell. We still have really good shooting on this build, which I will be cat breaking my mid-range, giving us all kinds of shooting badges. I shoot really good from 3 on this build, even throughout this video as we're upgrading it. Even if that doesn't seem like a high enough 3 for Donovan Mitchell, I'm shooting just as good of a percent, if not better than him. And his official 2K build has a 3-point around this rating as well. And then for the playmaking, we went low on the pass accuracy because I will be using this build mostly in the 1v1 court. But we still get the 90 ball handle, which I'll cat break to 92. Get all those dribble moves except for Steve Francis. 86 speed of the ball. Use my max +1 badge on that to get lightning launch on Hall of Fame. We're going to be moving extremely fast, just like Donovan Mitchell in real life. We have great defense on this build. I will be using another 2 cat breakers on perimeter defense. Get that to 92. That 80 interior going to get us a lot of stops in the paint. 85 steal, more than enough now that they've nerfed the lane steals. 68 block. We're going to get a few bailout blocks in this build, nothing too crazy. 80 rebound just to be able to grab some of those, help out the center. Again, nothing too crazy, but 80 is a pretty good rating this year. Super good physicals, 87 speed, 87 agility, 88 strength, which I did just hit vet 2, and I put my next 5 cat breakers on strength to get that to a 92. If they release another season level 40 cat breaker, I'll put it on to get a 93 strength when it's all said and done. 75 vertical to get us those contact dunks, get us better animations, help us on defense, make us more athletic. Overall, though, this is going to be the build we're using throughout the video. Like I said, you're going to see it go from absolutely garbage 60 overall to a 99 overall. Very, very good build. And we do it pretty quick in this video. You guys are going to see. Watch this one all the way through. Let's start out with our first game on this 60 overall build. As you can see, we're a 60 overall, our very first game, and we are taking it back to Proving Grounds. I found Proving Grounds to be great for these kind of challenges because it does do the skill-based matchmaking, so I'm not playing super sweaty people when I'm a low overall. And it's back-to-back games. I don't got to wait for anybody in the park or anything like that. And I do have my 7-foot center with me here. It's a shooting center. It's not an inside or anything like that. But I do get a backdoor. My guy wasn't playing in the beginning of the game. In a challenge like this, you got to take advantage of that. That's already an attribute upgrade. Backdoor him. He's still just standing there. Another layup. He's 5'9". I want to take advantage of that in the paint. When I'm doing a challenge like this, I'm definitely not going to sit back and wait for him to start playing defense. I don't have any ball handler or something like that, though. So I'm going back to my center, backdooring again. Going to try to put it up over the 5'9". Just kidding. Back to the center, out to him. He's going to knock down a 3 early on in the game. We're up 7-0. Can't force it to me every time, but when I can get layups, I'm going to take them. I get my own rebound and make them more contested layup somehow. Another attribute upgrade. We are already going to be a 63 overall. They are disrespecting me. Must not think I could do anything at all. I'm driving in, making another layup. I have 11 points as a 60 overall. Pump faking twice. They're both jumping. I'm going to hit my center over to him. They're both going to go to him again, leaving me wide open. Laying that up over the 5'9". Can't get it to go, but my center tips it in. Again, I've done a few of these challenge videos, and I force a lot of stuff up when I'm low overall. I don't know what they're doing. I'm getting a standing dunk as a 60 overall. They just weren't guarding me. This is a great first game for a challenge like this, though. I will definitely take it. Running into the 5'9", he gets a bump on me. Over to my center. They double team him again, and I have another wide open layup. I couldn't have asked for a better first game on this build. And we are already up 17-0 in this game. And they double him again. I'll take another layup. You guys are seeing it firsthand. They're leaving me wide open. And I have 7 buckets this game already. We're going to be at 67 if the game ended right now. But I really do want to force another one up. My center's pump faking in the paint. I don't have any shooting, so I got to go to the basket. Take up a contested layup. Can't get that one to go. But we do end up getting the ball back. He's going to jump. And I get a nice layup to finish that game. 8 buckets that game. We're going to go all the way from a 60 to a 68 overall. I will definitely take that for our first game. And like I said before, I will definitely take advantage of people not playing in the beginning of the game. I'm going to get as many buckets as I can. We leave that first one with a win. Let's see what we can upgrade on this build. And as always, a big part of these build challenges is to get your shooting up as fast as possible. It definitely makes them so much easier. So I'm going to go ahead and max out my mid-range, max out my three-point shot. I'm also going to be putting cap breakers on that mid-range, which you guys will see in a second. But then I'm going to start going into speed. The faster I can back cut or get myself open, the faster this challenge will go. So there it is, 35,000 VC, and we are officially a 68 overall. So now we're going to start getting all kinds of shooting badges. We're going to be able to put our cap breakers on that mid-range, get it up to a 93, unlocks 2 new badges and 9 new animations. It's also going to allow me to put on the jump shot I use on all of my 6'4" and under builds. You love to see that. Definitely going to make this a lot easier. You're going to see even in game 2, it makes a massive jump. So here it is. I'm going to show you guys the jump shot I will be using. Kevin Porter Jr., Oscar Robertson, Colin Sexton on push. And this is what I will be using throughout the video. Let's get into game number 2. Getting into game number 2 here, as you can see, I do have that 68 overall now, playing a little bit better opponents in the first game. But we also did get a lot better. As you can see, I have that 93 mid-range now. The badges are going to start moving. I can max +1 stuff. I can use my season stuff to get my badges up even faster. We are going against a Shaq type of build with a 6'3" point guard. Definitely not super easy when my build's so low, but I'm dexing off the inbound, knocking down my first shot, getting a +1 attribute right off the rip. Next couple possessions later, hit a corner 3, making it 5-0 against these guys. I was shooting extremely well from 3 in this. There's another attribute upgrade right there, but I was shooting extremely well from 3 throughout this whole video, which honestly kind of surprised me considering I only have an 85. But because I have that 93 mid-range, I can get a lot of Hall of Fame, Legend, Gold shooting badges, which definitely helps a lot. I mean, look at that. I'm a 68 overall. That's an open shot and put it in right over him. Fading mid-ranges already. This build looks maxed already, and I'm only a 68 overall. I have heat check in my second game ever. I'm going to dex wide open to the corner, right over him again, knocking down a weak coverage jump shot. I have 17 in this game. Another corner 3. I got a ton of buckets this game, but we did end up leaving their center open to shoot, and he was knocking these down. He ends up pulling this up with 19-20, knocks it down. We lose the game, but I had 8 more attribute upgrades. We are flying through this challenge, even though we lost. Like I said, 8 buckets, definitely going to make our build a lot better. Help us throughout the rest of the challenge, and game number 3 is going to be a lot easier, considering how much we're going to be able to upgrade. And now that our shooting is maxed out already from the last upgrades, I think the next most important thing is going to be our physicals. To me, being able to run fast, play defense, have high strength is definitely super important. And then next after that, I think we're going to go over to our ball handle and start getting that up, because if we're able to dribble, we're going to be able to start creating our own shots. Definitely going to make this a lot easier. And we are going to be able to go all the way to a 76 overall, putting our ball handle at 70, spending 73,000 VC, and on to the next game. And there it is, big 76 overall into game number 3. Like I said, this was an extremely fast challenge for what we were doing. I mean, having the games with 8 and 8 in the first 2 was absolutely crazy for a low overall build, but you love to see it. This game playing against a 6'8" shooting guard, and I'm not going to lie to you, this game was honestly nothing special, so I'm only going to show you a few highlights from this one. Center's going to back him down, lay it in right over the top of him. These guys were very small, so we were able to take advantage of that. I'm going to go pull up a mid-range, fade away over him, wide open, knocking that down. Give me my first bucket of the game, first attribute upgrade. Corner 3, I end up getting that one to go. So I do get a couple buckets, but I'm going to fade another mid-range, making it 9-0. At this point, it's looking very, very good for us. Dexing to the corner, wide open, another bucket. That is 10 points, 50% shooting from the field right now. Then they got the ball, it made a few buckets. It was 12-12. Center lays it in, making it 14-12. We end up leaving the guy wide open in the corner because I didn't want to get rim ran, and I didn't have much defense. I needed the center's help. He knocks it down. 4 buckets that game, shooting very inefficiently, but I will take it. That is 4 more attribute upgrades, so let's take care of those right now. This is going to make us all the way up to an 80 overall, so I'm going to put as much as I can into ball handle, end up maxing that out at 90. And then I can put just a few more upgrades on speed with ball, because that is going to be our next one we want to upgrade. I want to be able to get our dribble moves that we will be using on this build, get used to them as fast as possible on this 6'4". Spend the 40k VC here, make us an 80 overall. We will definitely take these upgrades. And now that our ball handle is maxed at 90, we can use 2 cap breakers on that to get it to 92. Unlock all those dribble moves. 1 badge, 24 animations unlocked, as you can see from the bottom right there. And on to the next game. So into this next one, we are going to end up playing a big center with a 6'4" guard. These guys definitely knew what they were doing. 93 three-pointer. This guy's got a 99 offensive rebound on a 7'1". These inside centers this year are very dominant. I have a couple myself and I absolutely love them. So anytime I'm playing against them, I know what they're capable of. My center is grabbing a board over him though, and I'm hitting a 3 in the corner to start the game, giving us our first attribute upgrade. Then I'm going to shoot right over the top of him. He's getting an open contest, cannot stop me. Again, right over the top of him, another jump shot. I was shooting so efficiently in this challenge, wide open with heat check, can't knock it down. I missed my 4th shot in a row. For some reason, the timing felt like it changed. I'm telling you guys, I timed that just like the other ones. But my 5th shot, get that one to go. I have 11 points now. My center is LT-ing this guy a little bit. Can't blame him too much though. I'm a low overall. It's hard to get stuff open on here. I don't usually play like that, but I will take the back door, getting another bucket. I have 16 in this game, wide open. I don't even have a takeover on yet, and I'm knocking that down. I really do need to select one of those though, I can't lie. Wide open on the right wing, driving by him, pulling up in the mid-range, knocking it down. I'm telling you, this build looks maxed out already, and I'm only an 80 overall. 8 for 13, 21 points, 8 more attribute upgrades, 5 for 7 from 3 in the hardest game mode in the entire game to shoot. I'm telling you, we were so locked in. This challenge was flying by, and I can now get all the way to an 88 overall, so let's take care of that right now. So now that I have some playmaking, I have my shooting max. I'm going to go ahead and dump some into speed with ball here, making us an 85 overall. And then I also want to be able to dunk. It's going to help those back doors. It's going to help the rim runs. It's going to help us play more like Donovan Mitchell, honestly. And then we're going to go a little bit into our defense here, see what we can do. Still at that 88, messing with steal a little bit. We end up maxing our steal all the way out. I want to start putting strength up now because I do know that's where I want to put my vet 2 cap breakers. You guys will see later on. I do hit vet 2 in this video. Spend the VC though, and we are on to the next game. So big 88 overall in this one. As you can see, we're playing a little bit better opponents. As you start upgrading these builds and getting the skill-based matchmaking starts catching up, you do play a little bit better people. So this guy's a 6'2", 97 mid-range, 94 ball handle, 93 layup, 89 3. Definitely knows what he's doing, averaging 10 points a game. But people are underestimating me on this build. You guys have seen how I've been shooting. I'm driving in, dishing off to my center. He's going to get the guard caught up, knocking down a wide open 3, starting the game. 5-0. He's LTing again, knocking down a 3 wide open. I know it's definitely not the coolest way to play, but I had to do what I had to do to get this challenge done. Pulling up a mid-range, knocking down that fadeaway, making it 12-0. I have 8 points already. Game feels like it just started, but I'm going to keep fading, keep knocking those down. He cannot guard me on that little 6'2". Another wide open 3, knocking that one down. 75% from 3 right now. And there we get the dunks going. I do still have to put my dunk packages on at this point, but I will take it here. 19-0, going to end up fading top of the key, knocking it down, going absolutely crazy again. 7 more jump shots, or 7 more buckets, 7 for 11 that game, 17 points. Let's go put on these 7 attribute upgrades. And now that our build is getting up there, I do want to start maxing out our playmaking, our defense, stuff like that. I mean, we really got to start becoming a well-rounded build. So I am going to max out that pass accuracy at 65, which honestly feels a lot faster than you'd think a 65 would give you. We're going to max the interior at 80. Then we're going to go over to our strength. We're going to put that all the way up to an 88, which, like I said, you guys will see the cap breakers on it later. But then I'm going to max the close shot, put the driving layup almost max. We just got to stay at this 95 because we only did hit 7 buckets that game. So that gets to a 66, 91,000 VC, and we are on to the next game. And in this one, we are a 95 overall. We only need 4 buckets to become a 99, and we are playing a rookie in this game. 6'9", power forward trying to guard me. I am fast on this build with my 87 speed, 87 agility. I still have the strength to be able to keep up with these bigger builds though. And they do have a 7'1" center guarding my center. Guy's not playing off rip. I'm taking advantage of that, knocking down a 3. Gonna go ahead and fade a mid-range right over the top of him. Still wide open. He's not gonna be able to contest me on that. My center grabs a board. We are down 6-5 here, but I'm hitting a 3 to give us the lead right back. 8 points already. Make it 11 with another corner 3. We are absolutely cooking these guys. At this point, we already have all of our buckets. We are going to be a 99 after this game, but like I said, stick around. I want to show you guys exactly why this build can play like Donovan Mitchell. I'm going backdoor, getting a dunk. I'll be putting on my dunk packages, getting some crazy highlights in the 1v1 court with this build. I have heat check again. I swear, making this video, I got heat check more than I get on any of my other builds. I was going absolutely crazy. We win that game for my 99, 8 for 13, 5 for 8 from 3. I mean, Donovan Mitchell's a sharpshooter in real life. We will definitely this shooting performance because we are shooting exactly like he does in real life. I mean, this build gets crazy dunks. We're really good at shooting. We have solid playmaking. We have good defense. We're 6'4". We got good speed, good agility, good strength. go vertical. I'm telling you, we are just like Donovan Mitchell. Let's put these attribute upgrades on real quick. So we are going to max out our driving layup. We're maxing our standing dunk. Everything that is not currently maxed out, we are going to go ahead and cap that stuff out. 70 free throw, that could honestly be a little bit higher for Donovan Mitchell, but if you know anything about the game, you can knock down very, very consistently with that 70 rating. I wanted to build that matched how he played in real life, but was also very good in the game, so that's what I went with. As you can see, clearing out my VC, I only have 173 left, but our build is officially a 99 overall, 6'4", ISO Donovan Mitchell build. I'm going to go ahead and check out the badges now. These are the badge setup we have right now. A lot of silver stuff. We haven't got too deep into them, but I do have my max +1 on legend set shot specialist, knocking down more shots. It definitely helps. I go between that and lightning launch, but as you can see from this gameplay I'm about to show you guys, it's very effective. So let's get into these highlights. And like I had promised, I did hit vet 2 in this video. It was on the 1v1 court with this build. Big vet 2, 5 more cap breakers. You love to see it. I know this has been hit by a lot of people already, but it's honestly massive getting that second set of cap breakers. And as you're about to see, we were going absolutely crazy. Get him jumping off the backboard, dunking that one. I'm telling you right now, if you put on the right dunk animations, you can dunk so consistently, so crazy on this build. I am super fast. Look at these dunks. Look at these dunks I'm getting. I only have an 87 rating, but I am dunking like he does in real life. I'm telling you right now, you don't need a 99 to be able to get crazy animations. Going right through that guy, switcheroo over his head. There's no way you can say that this build doesn't dunk like Donovan Mitchell with the stuff that you're seeing right now. Snatch back, wide open 3, knocking that down. I was shooting, like I said, all video, I was shooting so consistently, getting fast dunk animations, getting blow-bys. Having the strength on this build, while being how well-rounded we already are, is a ton of fun. I absolutely love playing on this one in the 1v1 court. Stealing that, dunking at home. I'd say I won probably 85-ish% of my games in the 1v1 court. I played all night after I maxed this build out. Hitting that mid-range. I mean, he's knocking me down. I'm still hitting jump shots. There's nothing they can do to stop me out here. I get all the dribble moves I could possibly need while being able to shoot right over the top of him. I can dunk. I mean, look at this. Right over him. He's got a hand up, contesting, weak coverage. Another fadeaway. He doesn't put a hand up, and I'm making it every single time. Spin move off the backboard, laying that one. I mean, look at what we're doing out here. They can't do anything to stop us. Overall, though, I'm just loving how this build turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and I will catch you in the next one.